chasing me and you. All these years of inspiration and love. Oh, how we live and what we say. It's Stampin' Up and it's our way.
Hey everyone, it's Pauline from Stamp with Pauline, and for this card, what I'm going to be using is the new Lemon Lolly. So it's a really cool new color. You really can't tell it from there, but it is this like banana lolly color. It's really cool. So for the base, it is 5 1/4 by 8 inches, and I am going to fold that over and burnish the edges. Okay, I have got a piece of basic black, and this basic black is 5 1/2 inches by 4 1/2 inches. I've got 2 pieces of basic white. They measure 5 inches by 3 3/4 inch. I've also got a oval in basic white and an oval in basic black, and I've got 2 sheets of designer series paper. These are the 6 by 6 out of the birthday collection, and then I've got the little confetti that comes out of the beautiful balloons stamps. I've got the yay, you, and I've also got it's time for a celebration. I've got my adhesive, and I've also got my memento, and I've got my trimmer because we've got a little bit of cutting to do on this. So the first thing I need to show you is that it doesn't actually open up like a normal card. So you would normally have a card like this. And what we're going to actually do is be pulling it down like that. Of designer series paper, you want to cut this at 3 3/4 and 3 3/4. So I have a square. Now get your cutting blade out of the way, and what we're going to do is score this edge to edge there. And just be careful, because sometimes with designer series paper it does actually go over, does fold the other direction, okay, like it can tear in here, so just be aware of that. So it's a 3 1/4 by 3 3 3/4 by 3 3/4, and I have now scored it on the diagonal. All right, so what we're going to do first of all is adhere our designer series paper to the front. And glue that down. With the angle piece here, what we're going to be doing is lining it up to this part here. So just add some adhesive. Now, just a little tip here, don't go right to the edge of your designer series paper. And then when we go to glue this in, don't go right into the score line. You just want to have a little bit of a gap. So just a millimeter-ish sort of thing. Give it a wiggle. It's just going to have to come down there and just to be locked into here. So you do want to just make sure you have that bit of wiggle room into there. So once you've adhered the designer series paper like so, take the whole thing and glue it now to the layer of basic black. Taking the black memento ink, what I'm going to do is grab my white pieces and going to stamp yay you onto here. I'm going to now glue that to my layer scallop there, and a scallop oval just on that. Now what we're going to do is actually just grab my, what you're going to do now is take your 2 layers here, and I'm going to stamp in the black, it's time for a celebration. And on the other one, I am going to just stamp a few random bits of confetti. I'm going to take my long block and I'm going to just pop that gently down on there. And what I'm going to do is just bring in a little bit of other colour onto my layer inside. So I'm going to go my lemon lime twist, ink that up and just add that to there. Going to give that a quick clean so that I can alright, sorry if that was shaking the camera. Okay, so that goes away, and then I might bring in some, well, let's bring in some blueberry bushel for something different, and inking it up, and then I'm going to bring that from the side like so. Alright, packing all of that away. Okay, so I'm opening up my card, and now what I'm going to do is adhere my little message here. And of course you can add some more things, add bits of other extra designer series paper. So you've got some scraps left over of the yellow stars. You can bring that in as well. On a variation, what I've done is this card here, and I've just added some designer series paper to the base part here. Just a little bit of the scrap designer series paper. Now what you want to do with the words, you're going to grab hold of your dimensionals, and we're going to pop 2 at either side so that it acts as a locking mechanism. So get rid of that and close up our card, and just make sure that it has got enough room to come up but also to be able to be locked and read. And that is our card. So another one in our beautiful balloons series, and just lock that down, and that is our card. All right, hope to see you soon. Bye.
What we do makes a difference in me and you. All these years of inspiration.